Hello, so today I want to talk to you about the Asian F, which is something I had never heard of until this week's episode of Glee. And I kind of feel like it's something I should have known of because I'm Asian and stuff. So, yes, I do watch Glee. It's pretty entertaining. I enjoy listening to pop music sung by people who aren't the pop stars because what you hear on the radio tends to be, over-processed and things like that. And of course, what we see on the show is a lot of the studio cuts, lip-synced. But I mean, I like the additional voices added and the harmonies and things like that. So yeah, apparently I like musicals. Yeah, so I watch Glee, and they don't really promote it as this diverse show. They do have a pretty diverse cast, but they play up to a lot of stereotypes. Like they're the blonde cheerleaders. The cheerleaders are all dumb. The jocks are all dumb. There's a gay guy, but he's like super flaming. They kind of play up these stereotypes. And so, when I saw Asian characters on the show, I kind of, I was like, all right, well, we'll see what happens here. And surprisingly, the main Asian lead, Mike Chang, who's played by Harry Shum Jr., who's an amazing dancer. He choreographs a lot of the dances for the League of Extraordinary Dancers, if you've seen that web series. But yeah, so they do some interesting things with his character. He's kind of a sex symbol. He's got these amazing abs, and they play that up a lot. He's a star of the football team, and the sex symbol thing you don't really see in Asian males on television. Asian males tend to be really nerdy or ass-kicking, but asexual. And so it's pretty cool to see him, making out with chicks and girls fawning over him and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. You rarely see Asians playing sports other than kung fu or chopsaki shit. So it's pretty cool to see him as part of the football team and as an amazing dancer. So, pretty cool. Mike Chang, breaking stereotypes. And then this episode, they decide to expand his backstory. And how do they do it? By introducing the hard-ass Asian parents. Now, in the episode, Mike Chang gets an A-, and his dad comes to school and bitches him out in the principal's office, saying that to Asians, an A- is an F. An Asian F. And I looked at the screen and I was like, really? Fucking really? You're gonna fucking do this? Now, you could do the same episode. You can still have the hard-ass Asian parents in there getting on Mike for dancing instead of concentrating on his studies and things like that. But did you really have to call it an Asian F? I mean, come on, hard-ass parents are hard-ass parents. It doesn't matter what ethnicity they are or where they're from, If an A- is a bad grade, it's a bad grade to those hard-ass parents. It's not because they're Asian or they're Jewish or they're black or any of those other, ethnic things. And so I was really upset. Like, I almost chucked the TV out the window, which is kind of difficult because it's one of those old fucking 42-inch tube things that is falling apart anyway. But yeah, I was like, why'd you have to mention the Asian F thing? You could have just gone with the hard-ass angle, and I probably would have complained about it, but I probably wouldn't have made a video about it because, I was like, oh, well, it's not a perfect show. They don't pretend to be a perfect show, and high school is about stereotypes anyway. So that really kind of pissed me off because it signaled to me that the writers couldn't figure out a way to make that relationship interesting without making it all Asian, like Asianing it up a little bit for people who aren't Asian so they would understand what's going on. And they didn't really need to do that, They could have just said, well, his parents are kind of hard-asses. His father is a hard-ass. Later in the episode, his mother comes in and she's, she turns it around because she is not the tiger mom. She understands and wants him to be happy and do something that he loves. And that would have been fine if it wasn't, if they didn't play up the whole Asianness thing. It's like, he's only there, his parents are only there because they're Asian and they're hard-asses. And if they weren't hard-asses and if they were just regular loving parents, they wouldn't be on the show, It kind of felt like that. The really frustrating thing is that this was one of the best episodes for Harry Shum Jr., the actor, because there's this amazing sequence where there's no music playing and it's just him dancing in a practice room, and it's a beautiful sequence. You know, the movement, the fluidity, it's musical. There's a lyricalness to his moves, and it's great, and you just see this moment, and it's amazing. And it's sandwiched in this whole, like, you're Asian, you should know better, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, fucking A, just fucking give it a rest. So I thought I would show you all what an Asian F fucking looks like. And it probably looks like any F that you draw. So here we go. So here's an Asian F. Asian F. Maybe I need to Asian it up a little bit more. Here's let's see here. Here's a sweet samurai sword on my F. This will make sure you know that's this Asian. Let's see, what else can I do? Come on, here's a sweet Asian dragon. Sweet Asian dragon. So between the samurai sword and the Asian dragon, you should be able to tell it's an Asian F. Wait. I can do one more thing. Hold on. Land of the Rising Sun, Asian F. Yay! It's all... Fuck. I don't know. I'm really disappointed in the show. Still probably gonna watch the show, which I guess is my fault, and I'm not really helping. But god damn it, man. You know, you create this great character, he breaks stereotypes, he does things that you don't normally see Asian people do, and then you just kind of chuck it back in our faces. Thanks a lot.